How far would you go for the right details? Would you spend years tracking down discontinued parts? Would you wait patiently for the right grille, the perfect wheels, or that impossible to find unpainted lip? This isn't just about building a car. It's about chasing a vision. The kind of vision only a few people truly understand, where every badge, every line, and every texture matters. The Oettinger MK4 isn't loud. It doesn't scream for attention. But if you know what you're looking at, you know exactly what it is. This is a car built for the detail obsessed, for the ones who truly appreciate the subtle flex, the rare, the refined, and the just right. So let me show you what it looks like when someone goes all in for the details. This video is brought to you by none other than Pullen Motors, based in the Louisville, Kentucky area and your trusted partner in maintaining and modifying your car the right way. What started as a Volkswagen-focused shop built by enthusiasts for enthusiasts has grown into a trusted name across the Louisville area. Whether it's your daily, your weekend toy, or a full-blown project car, Pullen Motors brings passion and precision to every job. On any brand, any vehicle, new or old. They're known for honest work, upfront advice, and they have a reputation that started in the Volkswagen scene, but now it stretches to every corner of the car community. Just check out their Google reviews. They offer a free fault scan, a 15-minute no-wrench inspection, and a written second opinion, all at no cost to you, because peace of mind should come standard. While your car is being worked on, you can relax in a clean, comfortable lounge, or use the convenient after-hours drop-off if you're in a tight schedule. All repairs are backed by a 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty with flexible financing options when you really need it. Whether it's repairs or mods, be sure to call Pullen Motors. And the best part about all that, they're pet-friendly. Pullen Motors, from enthusiasts for everyone.
We're good to go?
We live, baby.
We live.
We in this bit.
Mr. Pullen himself.
Who's asking?
I drove all the way from Virginia to come here. To sit in this heat.
Oh, dude, it's so bad.
To sit in this...
To eat some hot chicken and then feel like crap afterwards. It's been a great day.
Trying to explain to him
like,
earlier.
yeah, let's go to my favorite chicken joint and we all get food poisoning.
He's like, dude, I feel like shit. And I'm like, dude, you're reaching 30,
dude,
man.
I had a popsicle, dude. I'm back. We back in it.
He's like feeling refreshed after a little bit of sugar. Dude, it's that gallbladder. We're about to take that shit out.
Gallbladder deletus. They got a tune for that so I don't get a check engine light.
Stage 2 Unitronic gallbladder removal tune. It's like what is it? The DEF, whatever?
Yeah,
diesel
the
bullshit?
AdBlue delete.
Yeah. Dude, thank you so much for having us here.
No, thanks for coming. I'm glad you all are here, and I don't know if you all plan to mention what you bought yet, but I'm excited about what you bought.
That's crazy, because I don't think I have room for another car. But I appreciate the offer.
I meant what you're picking up after you leave here.
Oh, I forgot. That's what we have to do
That's what you're
after
here
this.
for.
No, I was here for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
my heart.
I didn't know that Kentucky was so close to Ohio.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
pretty
know
close.
the Midwest.
And have you been to Indiana before?
Huh?
Have you been to Indiana before?
No.
You could also,
I've been to Indy. I actually visited the Indy Museum.
I was gonna say you could literally like throw a rock and hit Indiana.
Really?
You just go over the bridge downtown Louisville and you're in Indiana.
Is it just as flat as Ohio?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay, so Indianapolis.
We try to avoid Indiana at all costs. You can edit that out if you want, but I stand on my ground.
It's like
I will say, to be fair, they do host Euro District there, and Euro District is a go-to Volkswagen show.
Yeah,
so I'll plug the Euro Trash folk in that one. It's a good show.
Cannot wait to actually go. And considering meeting Mayor, I've never considered going to the Midwest for shows at all.
Yeah.
Because the East Coast is just slammed busy with shows. But it's been so far probably most of the best quality cars I've seen have come from the Midwest. Because of, I don't know, like there's PA, but PA is an anomaly, right? Because it has all of the parts ever, and all those dudes hoard everything, Mark 1 to 4, until they all rot away. But then the Midwest just has good shit.
Yeah, it's pretty central to where you can get stuff from the East Coast, and it's not too far to ship from the West Coast.
Yeah.
So good in between.
Explain, because I've seen the brick and mortar. Pullen Motorsports. Motors. Pullen Motors.
Pullen Motors.
It's
Everyone
because
says Pullen Motorsports.
It sounds like it's gonna have to happen.
We can't because it now be abbreviated as PMS, as mentioned by Meredith earlier.
But that would be sick.
It'd be kind of funny. My initials are PP, and now that Taylor and I are married, her initials are now TP. So it's a match made in heaven. And then we'll have PMS.
PMS, TP, and PP.
Yeah.
It's in your name itself, like Pullen Motors, like you're going to Pullen Motors.
Yeah, so
Pullen Motor.
We essentially started, and I say this as humbly as I can, I didn't really try to start a business. It just kind of happened. Yeah. I started, like my first dealership job, not like my first automotive job, was at the Volkswagen dealership here in Louisville. And I went to all their training, and I eventually left there to go upgrade to my dream job, which was the Audi dealership.
Oh, shit.
So I went there and I got all their training, and a couple of years into the dealership there, I just started working on stuff on the side, because I'm sure, as most people listening know, it's hard to find a good, trustworthy Euro mechanic.
Yeah.
And technically we weren't allowed to do side work at our dealership, but they didn't make us sign a no compete or anything like that. It's just one of those things, if they found out, we could get terminated for it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I ended up being so busy at my home garage doing side work that I went and got an 800 square foot storage facility basically, and was working out of it. So for 2 years, almost 2 years, I'd work my full-time job at the Audi dealership. I'd leave at 5, and then I'd go to my shop and I'd work until midnight. And I did that almost every day for 2 years.
Damn.
And eventually I got to the point where I was so busy doing side work that I'd have to call into my day job, because I'd stayed up until 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning working on side work.
Yeah.
And eventually they upset me enough to where on a Friday morning we got into an argument with my service advisor, and I pulled the card and was like, dude, I'll pack my stuff up and leave right now. I have a turnkey business waiting for me right now. And he was like, oh, I bet you won't. So I backed my Slam Touareg up to my toolbox and loaded up all my stuff and left. Went into the service manager. I said, today's the day. I'm going to pack my stuff up and I'm leaving. He was like, I understand. We've just kind of been waiting to hear the words. So that was it.
They knew.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And then there was I think we had got the shop before this shop.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle of that story. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
So we went from that 800 square foot storage building to about 2,200 square foot.
Yeah.
But that one had 2 bays. The ceilings were high enough for a lift. So I got 1 lift and eventually just started working towards buying another. And then that one led to a third. And we eventually squeezed 3 lifts into 2,200 square feet. And it worked out pretty good. We hit some pretty impressive numbers that pat myself on the back and my team at the time. The last month that we moved out of that building, we hit an insane number that I didn't think was possible in 2,200 square feet.
Yeah.
So it felt pretty good to say that we just kind of maximized that place before we left and then moved here.
Yeah. And it's really, really the smartest way to do it, right? You stay in the industry long enough to know how the business works.
Yep.
Know what numbers to churn, and then the space all of a sudden, like square foot becomes dollars essentially, and lifts
Quite
become
literally.
dollars. Yeah.
We just got to a point where we were literally bursting through the seams, and we didn't really want to move, but we just basically had to.
Yeah.
We, much like an HOA, we had a condo association.
Sure.
So we shared a parking lot with literally 15 other businesses.
Damn.
And the parking lot was like maybe 40, 50 spaces. So
Damn.
like you do that math. If everyone has 2 to 3 employees, it's 2 to 3 cars.
Yeah.
Plus customer parking. You know, it was pretty tight.
Yeah.
And eventually it got to the point where like they were on me about parking, and like we couldn't have so many cars there at one time, and it was, you know, it was directly affecting business. You know, we had to throttle it, bottleneck it, for lack of better terms.
And that's not good when you.
And it's not good when you're on the rise, when you're on the climb. You know, you want to do more, you want to do more. We had looked at this place that we're sitting here now about 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, we thought we were ready to move, but looking back on it, it had never worked.
Think so?
Oh, I could guarantee it would never have worked.
Why is that?
We just weren't doing the numbers that we really thought we were.
Yeah.
Essentially, we didn't know how to run a business. We just seen money in a bank account and was like, oh yeah, there's money there, we're doing great. And realistically, that's not how you run a business.
Yeah.
Like once you understand your numbers and you're able to dial in and see, you know, how much gross profit you're making, what your overhead is, all those little numbers make a big difference. So back then we would have made the leap not knowing true numbers and what they mean, and just essentially dug ourselves our own graves.
Yeah.
But in that 2 year time, we learned a lot. You know, not a lot of people know, but we're in business coaching, and our coach is, you know, another shop owner. We're in a group with other shop owners. If you're a shop owner out there and you're looking to push yourself and get to that next level, look into coaching. It is very beneficial.
I didn't even know that's a thing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's like a bunch of local, like, business owners.
Not even local, it's national.
Oh, that's tight.
So like we have a group of about 20 people in our group, and then in the larger scale of the group, there's about 2,000 shop owners across the United States.
Damn.
So it's pretty wild. And it's pretty beneficial because everyone just kind of bounce ideas off of each other.
Yeah.
You know, they help you learn how to, you know, pay attention to your numbers, how to run a business the right way.
Yeah.
And it's been very beneficial. But without that, like I said, we'd have just dug ourselves our own grave if we'd have moved in here.
Sure.
We had lived in an apartment at the time, and obviously there's the apartment upstairs that you'll see in this video.
Yeah.
The guy that originally built this place, he was in the middle of building his new house, and this was done first, so he built out the upstairs. Him and his wife lived there for a couple of years until his house was done.
That's
so
why
like
there's like a
washers,
shower,
washer, dryer, everything up
That's
there.
legit. And it's ice cold up there too.
Yeah. And we had talked about like offsetting the cost and making it a little more affordable and just moving in up there and getting rid of our apartment.
Yeah.
But it was like, man, you know, our mental health's already kind of in the toilet because we're, you know, brand new business owners. So like not being able to ever leave work just sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I'm the kind of person that like if I'm already here, I'm going to be tinkering on something. So there's going to be nights where I'm here till like midnight, 1 o'clock just because I'm literally already here.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, let's not do that.
Yeah, that's a smart decision.
Like by the time we made that decision, the building had sold anyway, so we weren't, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But we joined coaching. We really, you know, kind of dialed things in a little bit. And we got to the point where we were borderline getting kicked out of our old place because of the parking situation.
Yeah.
And in that time, we contacted a real estate agent, commercial real estate agent. It's like, all right, it's time. Like we kind of have to move now.
Yeah.
Everything's where it needs to be. No better time than now. Like, let's just go ahead and do it. So we looked at like 4 or 5 different places, and, you know, 4 or 5 months went by and like there was nothing out there. And I looked at Taylor, my wife, and I was like, man, we should have just got that one place. Should have just got this place. And it's like, yeah, but, you know, it's like, yeah. The next day, and I shit you not, my real estate agent texted me a link to this building and was like, do you want to go look at this? And I'm like, no, we don't have to. Here's a check. I mean, seriously.
Hell yeah.
It's like, we'll go look at it today. If you want to look at it, we'll meet the owner and we'll like actually talk to him. Like by the end of the day, I was like, no, here's your check. We'll take it.
Yeah.
And that's about how it went.
Hell yeah.
There were a couple things we had to do, like inspections and stuff like that kind of held us up for about a month. But all in all, the whole entire move was done on a Friday night. and Monday morning we were doing business with the lifts up here on a Monday.
Yeah. And like me being here for the last 4 or 5 hours, I've seen it's an active shop, dude.
Yeah.
It's you guys are busy, and
So we've
your
got-
techs are here. And
We've got 5 employees under me, if you count me an employee, 3 technicians, a service advisor, and then my wife's the service manager, quote unquote.
hell yeah.
I had started becoming more of a business owner about 4 months ago, so I don't really work on too many cars now.
Okay.
I'm more so doing like marketing, quality control. I guess you could say like a non-working shop foreman.
Yeah.
So like if my guys are having some trouble, they have me to fall back on.
Yeah.
It's been pretty fun. It's been an interesting change up because that's all I've known my entire life. I've
Wrenching.
done nothing but work on cars. So now I'm like, what do I do with my hands?
Yeah. Manage.
Where do I put these?
Yeah.
But I've been doing, like, I've joined some networking groups and stuff like that, and, you know, meeting other business owners, and networking's key, man.
Yeah.
Word of mouth definitely is 75% of our success, and then the rest is finally getting into networking and doing more advertising and, like, actually paying for some solid marketing. But
That's awesome, dude. That like word of mouth is the best organic.
yeah, because, I mean,
reach.
like I said, it's hard to find good, capable, reliable European technicians.
Yeah, and I saw a Genesis up front too. So you guys just kind of take. You
Yeah.
know,
So Dylan's kind of a catch-all kind of guy.
Sure.
He knows a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we just basically saw an opportunity. You know, we'd work on someone's Volkswagen, and they'd come in and say, "Oh, I wish you guys worked on Hondas. My daughter has a Honda, and we just can't find anyone we trust." And eventually got to the point where we were just seeing money walk out the door, and was like, you know, we add more clientele,
Yeah.
you know, help out more people, and Dylan came in. He's been with us about 4 months now.
Yeah.
He was kind of my replacement, and he's been doing great.
Oh, yeah.
And you can literally hand him anything.
Yeah.
Like this week, he's worked on Dodges, he's worked on Porsches, he's worked on Audis, Volkswagens. Like, he can do it all.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Being a catch-all and then European focused, but also ability. That's awesome.
So the 2 other guys, Yabaldo and Caleb, they came both from 2 local Toyota dealerships.
Okay.
So they're pretty knowledgeable and well-versed in Asian vehicles. And then I've taught them quite a bit about Volkswagen and Audi. So
Okay.
I can trust them to do any Asian or Volkswagen and Audi, Mercedes, BMW that comes in the door.
Hell yeah. So it started off Euro, went in a little everything now.
Yep.
That's sick. How did your Euro experience even start? So you said you're 29.
Yep.
And you started off as a tech. Is that how you started working on cars, or how that
I
come from?
believe it or not, you can actually see some detailing product back there. But
Yeah.
I got into the industry. I started cleaning cars in high school. We had like a co-op program to where I'd go in school until about 12, and then I'd leave and go work at a car dealership, and I clean cars all day.
No shit. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
And eventually, I did that for about 3 or 4 years, and I had just decided I wanted to learn more about cars, so I went and got a job at a local junkyard.
Yeah.
Or most people may know LKQ.
Yeah. Yeah.
I worked at LKQ,
yeah.
dismantling cars and cutting them in half with a Sawzall. And dude,
Yeah.
at like 17, 18 years old, dude, it was a freaking blast.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I'll never forget, a buddy of mine had a Volvo. I'm not a big Volvo guy. I don't know what model it was, but, like, he thought the world of it. It's like a S60R or something.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was a really cool car, really nice.
Yeah.
And we had one come in that was, like, hit in the back. So obviously we, like, pulled the engine out of it and took as much inventory as we could. But when we sold quarter cuts, so like if you needed a quarter panel for yours at a body shop,
Yeah.
we would literally cut the car in half and send you half the car on a pallet.
Oh, nice.
And I sent him a picture of me cutting up this Volvo that looked just like his, and he was like, "No, what are you doing?" Dude, it was the best job I've ever had. But dude, I made like $10 an hour.
Yeah,
And, like,
in the
it was
heat, in the
45
cold.
minutes away. I was outside, and I was like, "Man, this kind of sucks. Like, it's fun, but it sucks."
Yeah.
I'm not making any money. All the gas I'm spending to get over here is just literally my paycheck. Like, I
Yeah.
had to do something else. And eventually a friend of mine had an auto repair shop, and 2 of his guys that were there for like 25 years,
Yeah.
they both retired come at the end of the year, like December 31st, they were done. And he came up to me and it's like, "Do you know how to work on cars?" And I'm like, "I know how to take them apart."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I've got that mastered. He was like, "How do you feel about running an automotive shop?" And I was like, sounds great. Let's do it. And it was terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I put myself in a position where I learned a lot.
Fast,
but that
too.
business did not last very long.
Yeah.
It just, wrong place, wrong time. Like, I appreciated the opportunity. I learned a lot, but, like, it did not work out.
Yeah.
And it put me in a pretty deep hole there for a while financially, just because, like, I didn't make any money because I wasn't making him any money.
Yeah.
And I went to the local Volkswagen dealership literally as I was picking up parts for the place that I was at.
Yeah.
And I seen a now hiring sign and like sat down and talked with them. And I was straight with them. I was like, hey, you know, I'm entry-level technician. Like, I've been running the shop for a little while, not going too hot. Like, what can you all offer me? And they gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. Went to my buddy and was like, hey, dude, like, this isn't working. Sorry, man, but like, I'm gonna go work at Volkswagen.
Yeah.
So worked at Volkswagen, utilized all their training.
What year was this?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Shit.
Feels like yesterday, but really it was probably 12 years ago.
Damn.
Loved it there.
Yeah.
I was there probably 2 or 3 years, did all their training. Then eventually they hired a new service manager. I hated the guy. Tried to flip the business upside down in a good way, but really when people come in and do that, they're all about money.
Yeah.
And it got weird, it got shady, and I was like, this isn't me, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
So I learned that there was an opportunity at the Audi dealership, went and worked there, did their training, worked there for about 4 or 5 years. Loved that too. And then, like I said, I started the stuff on the side and got so busy that I didn't need to be there anymore.
Yeah. So, like, your time spent at the VW and Audi dealership, that really started off your love for VWs? Is that even the right word to say? Because
I'd say so. Like, I bought a Mark III Jetta.
Nice.
Back when I was like 16 and wanted to dip my toes into the Euro community.
Yeah.
My first car was an FCRX7.
Oh,
but
nice. That explains
let's
the
be
FD.
real. Let's be real.
That's a lot of pain.
It was not a very reliable car. And I like never made it out to any of the car meets because like it overheated on the way there. And I was like, dude, I gotta try something out. I tried Honda. Oh, dog.
Hi, Bobby. Hi.
I tried
big
Hondas. Ended up putting like 3 transmissions in a Honda Accord wagon. And I was like, Honda's not for me. It's not doing it.
Yeah.
And I bought a Mark III Jetta. It was the biggest pile of crap I'd ever seen in my life. Somehow, I don't know why, but like the styling of the car, I don't know, something was cool about it.
Yeah.
And somewhere in between, I ended up with a Mark III GTI with a VR6 turbo. And like that car hit all the buttons.
Yeah.
So like it was a driver's edition car that had the leather interior, it had heated seats, air conditioning still worked.
Damn.
And like it hit all the buttons for me.
Yeah.
And that car is really what started it all. I didn't have that car very long. I ended up with a Genster yellow GTI VR6.
Hell yeah.
That was a little cheaper. Loved it.
Yeah.
Same thing. Drove it every day till the wheels fell off.
Yeah.
And eventually I sold it to buy my Volkswagen CC.
Okay.
Which I ended up putting on bags and like 19-inch full-face JDM wheels.
What color was it?
Black.
Okay.
But it was a sick car. And that one, between the Genster and the CC, that was really what started like my involvement in the local car community. Like I was finally, I guess you could say, being recognized. Like I was building some cool stuff.
Yeah.
And started going to Water by the Bridge, Euro District, you know, shows like that. And I was like, no, this is the community for me.
Hell
like
yeah.
I've been in the JDM community, you know, I'm dipping my toes into the Euro community, but something about it is just all the people are nice, good, genuine people.
Yeah.
Like for example, I don't know, do you know Chris Pia? He just bought a Mark I Caddy from North Dakota.
Okay.
He lives in North Carolina, so he flew, bought the truck, and then drove it all the way back home to North Carolina. And he stopped here on his way on the trip.
Yeah.
And we were, you know, he stopped by to hang out and say hi and meet us and check out the shop. And we were sitting there talking, and I was like, have you bought a hotel yet? Like, where are you staying? He was like, oh, I haven't bought anything. I was just going to find like a cheap hotel and crash. And we're all just standing here talking. I was like, dude, there's literally an apartment upstairs. So like, never met this guy in my life. And I'm like, no, man, you can stay at my place of business. Like, I trust you. It's cool.
Yeah.
And he slept on the couch and left the next morning. But I guess what I'm getting at is like the community and the people you meet. Like you meet some really good people. There's
Yeah.
a lot of good, genuine people in the Euro community.
Hell yeah.
And I can honestly say that Volkswagens have provided me a life that I never thought I'd have.
No shit, like, and a company, a business,
Yeah.
and whatnot too. It's literally an entire life.
I'm very like anti-Volkswagen hate.
Yeah.
Like I had a Volkswagen instructor when I worked there,
Yeah.
and he was like, I don't care who you are, what kind of cars you like, but what we're not going to do in this classroom, this was day one.
Yeah.
She was like, if I hear any one of you talking shit about Volkswagens, I will put you back in your loaner car and I will ship you back to your dealership where you came from, and I will not give you any credit.
Hell yeah.
And since then, I've just been kind of the same way. Like
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh yeah, Volkswagens are crap, they're so terrible, unreliable, and I'm like, shut the hell up.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I've had a Mark 7 GTI since 2015, and the only thing I've ever replaced are coil packs, spark plugs, and one water pump.
Yeah.
Everything else has been beautiful.
It's it almost sounds cliche at this point, or repetitive, or like a broken record, but like you take care of the car and it takes care of you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Obviously, it's no Honda Civic. Like
Yeah.
you can't beat a Honda Civic. You get
Yeah.
in that car, it runs on piss.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, they're just really good cars.
You can put
Volkswagen
ATF
takes
in the
a
crank.
little more effort.
Yeah. Yeah, but once you keep it, like you said, take care of it, it takes care of you. And that's
Yep.
that's why Meredith and I own 5 VW products.
Yep.
Which is, and we've both been building cars since we were kids.
So I think we have 7, 8 cars right now,
Yeah.
and only one of them, the RX-7, is my non-Volkswagen Audi,
Yeah.
or German, I guess you could say.
Right.
Because technically the 135 is ours, but
Oh yeah.
I don't claim it.
It's okay.
Now, I say no VW hate, but there is certainly BMW hate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, because I don't like hearing that ding noise. Once I hear that, I feel triggered.
What's the meme or the joke about the BMW was like, it's the same sound for everything. So
Yeah.
like you hear the noise and it's like, do I not have my seatbelt on? Am I out of gas? Did my turbos just blow up? Am I out of coolant? I don't know.
I don't know.
But
And
it's
if
bad.
the display's gone, good luck. Like, yeah, dude, and that's like, I firmly agree. I think that the Volkswagen community has been, there's a reason why I haven't left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's the same reason that you
I mean, Meredith's a good idea. Like
Yeah.
this is the second time we've met in person,
Yeah.
but we've been friends for 15, 20 years.
yeah, the Midwest is crazy.
It's wild.
I know,
Yeah.
because when I met you, you had the purple one.
The purple RX-7.
Purple
Yeah.
RX-7,
Yeah.
And I remember the Ginster.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and that was a long time ago. I was even telling him on the way down, I'm like, I feel like I've known you since you were like a child.
I know. It's wild.
And then I met
There's
her.
so many people out there that like know my story day by day, and I've never met them.
That's
It's such
awesome.
a weird feeling, but just gives you like a sense of like some of my biggest supporters. Like I've never met in my life, and I'll never meet them, and it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. It speaks to fucking character, bro.
Yeah.
Not
Like,
very many like brands that have that kind of.
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. That's I mean, that's like when we were coming down here, and she was like, "Hey, we have an opportunity to come, like talk to Phil and meet, like, or come to Pullen Motors." I was like, dude, I've heard from a lot, like, cause Zach and I talk a lot too, and he's from Ohio, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, like, fucking the people that you're gonna meet there are sick. You should go hang out." And I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
Fuck it, I'm coming down. So, I have a burning question.
Yeah.
This Mark IV.
Yeah.
So you found essentially, all right, you know what? What is this Mark IV?
So it's if you want to get super technical and super nerdy, it's a 2004 and a half GLI. 'Cause 2005 was technically Mark V, but on the title it's 2005.
Right.
This car was a local car. A client of mine came in and brought me her Mark VI GLI. Her partner has a Mark VI GLI, and I'd serviced their car a couple times. And we got to talking, and she was like, "You know anybody that might want to buy an older Jetta?" And older Jetta can range anywhere from, I mean, honestly, at this point in time, a Mark V all the way down to Mark 1.
Yeah.
Mark V's 15 years old now, so
Oh, that makes me feel
yeah,
uncomfortable.
jot that one down.
Yeah, holy shit.
I was like, what's up with it? And she was like, oh, it's a 2005 GLI. I bought it brand new December 31st of 2004. I drove up to Cincinnati and I bought it and I drove it home.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, I have a 2005 GLI. And at the time I had the Lagoon Blue car. I bought the Lagoon Blue car kind of on a whim. It was on Marketplace. It was a good deal.
Yeah.
And I just wanted a shop car to like restore, put some cool parts on it, call it mine. I was kind of new to Mark IVs. and just like found new recent interest in them.
Yeah.
So I had sent this car to a few people and like told them about it, and I'm like, hey, it's a really nice car. She says she bought it new. She's the original owner. Like, is anyone looking? Like, I actively tried selling this car for her.
Yeah.
And nobody bit. And
What?
3 or 4 months went by. At the time, I'd lent a good friend of mine my blue GLI because her TDI wagon had, she wrecked it and it was totaled. And it was her only car, so I let her borrow the blue car.
Yeah.
And while I was waiting to get the blue car back, I like did some math and I was thinking, I was like, okay, do I really want to dump, let's be real, 10 grand into this 240,000 mile GLI?
Yeah.
Or do I want to buy this perfect, pristine GLI for around the same price?
Yeah.
So I sat on it for like 3 or 4 months. Me and my wife talked about it. I was like, look, I think the smartest thing to do is to just sell the blue one, use half of that money you have saved up to restore the blue one, start with a nicer car, and then you have more money to buy more cool parts and paint work for the kit.
Yeah.
So I bought it.
Hell yeah. And
It's got 50,000 original miles.
Jesus.
It is the most Mark IV of all time. I've never smelled a more Cryoni Mark IV ever.
Yeah.
It's funny, my wife can, like, if my wife doesn't watch me leave and see what car I take, I can come home that day, her still not seeing what car I drove, and she'd look at me and say, you drove the Mark IV today, didn't you?
Yeah.
I smell like crayons. 100%. And I'm like, yeah, I drove the Mark IV.
My 24 valve GLI was the same way. I don't know
wild.
what it is, dude.
But I had already started buying parts for the blue car.
Yeah.
And that's a story in itself. I was on Marketplace here local, and in Louisville, someone was parting out a base model 2-liter Jetta that had an Oettinger grill, Momo steering wheel, and a Zender duckbill wing for the back of the trunk. And I was like, man, the Oettinger grill's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I went and bought all 3 of those items, and our good friend and bully, Tyler, was like, yo, don't put that on your car unless you buy the whole kit.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, bet. And that's how that started. So 2 years of piecing together any Oettinger piece I could find. I've got most of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you have skirts, the rear, front and rear lips, the grill, of course. And then my favorite piece, open up the door.
The door sills.
The door sills, the mats, and the pedals. You're saying that getting the Oettinger catalog, was a mission.
Oh, yeah. It took every bit of 2 years and a lot of help.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that group chat that we're in with Tyler and like all those people, like they helped. Essentially, I had like an army of people out there sitting at a keyboard waiting to tag me in a post for a for sale item.
That's so fucking fun.
Like my nickname in the group chat was whatever piece that I needed next. Like there for a while it was Oettinger knob, or I think it's Oettinger knob now, but I think before it was like Oettinger side skirt.
So
like
you just reminded.
Haggis mirrors it was one time.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
But no,
2 years.
Yeah.
That's what it took. Damn.
Which like it's a lot of time, but also not a lot of time to find something like that. Now you want to talk about shit that's really hard to find.
Yeah.
Try and find Mark III stuff. Good luck.
Like, they're all in Europe, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Latvia.
Or crushed.
Or rusted apart and don't exist anymore.
I mean, Mark III's
But
are donor cars.
I've got an apt grill for the Mark III.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want Tyler to bully me, so I'm not going to put just the grill on.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to find the rest of the app stuff. But like, dude, it does not exist.
Yeah.
And
shit, we found the fucking B5S4 Zender wing.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, how do you even, we found like a Vortex thread on a group buy from like 2008.
Yeah.
And
it's like
just,
that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, another story on the same subject. We bought that TT.
Yeah.
It was an hour from here, and the TT has a full apt kit. And I looked at my wife, Taylor, and I was like, this is probably one of one. Like, there's no other TT that I've ever seen with any kit in the United States. I mean, the TT was a low production car anyways in the U.S.
Yeah.
They sold hundreds and hundreds of thousands of them in Europe, but we only got, I want to say, 5,000 to 10,000 of them ever in the U.S. And to have a full apt kit on the car an hour away from us was like, all right, we got to buy this car and rob the kid off of it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So we're going to pull all that stuff, put it on her car, because her car is like one of 3.
Yeah.
It's manual, VR, coupe, and a second gen with a full red interior.
My
so
little favorite
the apt
spec.
kit's just really just going to push it over the cool edge.
You know I'm going to wait until you guys put that up for sale.
I don't know.
It's literally my
It's not
spec.
gonna be for sale. It's kitted now.
It's silver in red, dude. Red,
Yeah,
like
it's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's money. And that's how I met you guys. I was like, hey, I really like your guys'
Yep.
guy. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's my wife's fun car.
Yeah.
She learned to drive manual in the FD, which like everyone thinks I'm crazy for.
Yeah.
Like, you let her learn manual in a
Rotary?
18,000 mile original owner FD. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's cool.
Yeah.
And after that, it like fueled the fire that she wanted her own manual car because she'd never owned a manual before.
Yeah.
And one day, like, she woke up and was like, I want a manual second gen TT with a VR6.
Hell
and I
yeah.
don't want a convertible. And I'm like, good fucking luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And dude, sure enough, like 2 hours away in Indiana, I don't know, Indiana's just producing of like cool, rare cars, but we found one. And like I sent it to her, and it was like, oh, haha, pretty cool. And then like the next day, we looked at each other and just kind of had that look, and was like, we should go buy that TT, shouldn't we? She was like, yeah. And I'm like, okay.
Hell yeah. Y'all can't sit in the same room. That's
No.
that's nuts. Yeah, it's exactly like Mary and I. Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Everyone says they want a car
Yeah.
partner
Yeah.
until it's time to do car partner things, and both of you just have 42 cars.
Yeah. And
It's
then you're-
lovely. It's not a complaint, but at the same time, it's like our poor bank account.
Yeah. No shit. It's like, all right, cool. We guess we can't
Like
vacation
there's
again.
no one there to tell you no. Like, hey, I need this $3,000 clutch kit, and then she's like, oh yeah, me too. Get me one while you're at it, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, no, you're supposed to tell me no.
Yeah.
And now I'm buying 2.
We should buy this car and rob this kid. Mary was like, I need tires for the Flex, and I was like, oh, okay. How about some 21-inch rotiforms since we got to buy tires anyways? And then she's like, I need suspension, like the struts are leaking. And I was like, found some coilovers that are
slippery
brand
slope.
new. Yeah, it was like, dude, we just got to keep. We unfortunately, like, we live a very similar life, albeit this is much more room. So I am fucking envious, because if I had even a shop
The
just
bad
like
news
this,
is we're growing so fast that my project bay is going to come to an end in the like next month.
hey man,
So like, dude, I'm trying to hit it hard. I want the
Yeah.
Harlequin done. I want the Harlequin painted. Like, I want it to be perfect to
yeah.
where I can just shove it in a storage unit and get it out of here.
hell yeah. And it's a Mark III, so it's not too bad to find at least motor stuff.
Yeah. That one. That's another story.
Yeah.
That
Well,
one.
This.
Let's finish the Jetta.
Yeah.
We're squirreling here.
What's been done to this outside of the Oettinger?
So the lady I got it from was somewhat of a car person. Like, you've probably seen this car at Water by the Bridge, but it was really nothing special from the outside. It was basically bone stock, but she had the entire APR catalog minus the turbo from
Nice.
2007.
Hell yeah.
So it's got the carbon intake, it's got the APR Stage 2 Plus, which they haven't done in like 10 years for the 18T.
Yeah.
It's got the full exhaust, downpipe all the way back to the tip.
Hell yeah.
It kind of rips.
Yeah.
Like, back then, that car was probably hot shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, back in like 2007, this car probably put a hurting on a lot of people out there.
Oh yeah.
And now it's like, you know, less horsepower than a base model Jetta in today's world, but like, it's still fun.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to finish the APR kit and get the APR big turbo, the APR front mount.
Is it Disco Potato GT25, 28?
I think it's 28.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Tyler told me what it was the other day, and I forget.
Hell yeah.
APR turbo, that's all I know.
Yeah.
But eventually, I'd like to find that. The problem is they're all so old that they need rebuilt at this
Yeah.
point, and it's like, do I really want to go through all that? And part of me wants to do something stupid, and it's sitting over there in the corner underneath the shelf.
Wait, where?
2.0 turbo TSI.
Oh shit! From EA 888, Gen 2 or 3? Gen 1.
I have everything to do a 2 swap or Gen 1 swap,
Oh shit!
and it's not hard to do.
And you can get way more mods and way more power.
yeah.
Yeah.
And APR stage 2 with like a KO4 turbo on a EA 888 in a Mark
DSG
IV.
or
I do 6-speed. So
Do
you could bolt.
60,000 miles on it, or on 50,000 miles on it?
It's sacrilegious. The 180 is just too good. Like,
Yeah.
I want to swap it, but I'm like, dude, this car's too good.
118 never lose, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
But 2.0 turbo mounts straight up to the 6-speed in the GLI.
Oh, shit.
And the motor mount on the Mark 6.
Yeah.
All you have to do is shave off the little triangle nub on the motor mount, and it bolts right up in the car. I could have a 2.0 turbo in this car in 45 minutes.
Same subframe.
Yeah, same everything.
That's nuts. And
Same
you get,
everything.
I mean, EA 888s are, you just put a tune and it's like plus 100 horsepower.
I mean, like I said, if you did stage 3 big turbo, I mean, you're like 320, 340 wheel
On the 1.8T?
on the
Or the
2.0 turbo.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. And that's a lot on something that weighs...
Yeah, I mean, this car like burns the tires in second into third.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like 2.0 turbo, it would just be almost useless.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like we were talking, it was like if the R32 made like 250 or 280 like NA, it'd be fast as hell. Like,
Yeah.
It's already, like, in my opinion, a very quick car. It's like...
So from my understanding, this one right now should make somewhere around that.
Yeah.
Like 250, 260.
Yeah.
And it's plenty, honestly.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I drove it here today. I don't drive this one much just because, one, I'm like terrified to drive it because if I shatter the front lip, it's like OV, you know. It's, like,
Where are you gonna get
I'm
another
not gonna find
one?
another one. It'd be months from now.
Yeah.
So like we live kind of on the outskirts of Louisville, and there's a lot of deer, a lot of raccoons, possums,
yeah.
things of that nature. So like, dude, one night on the way home, I could hit a raccoon and like I have no more front lip.
Yeah.
So.
Or even a grill or...
Plus, like, we bring our dogs with us to work, and we have the Honda Element, so most of the time, like, we're either driving the Element or the Porsche, the Cayenne, and the Mazda and the Jetta just never get driven.
Hell yeah. What's your, I mean, outside of the 2.0, do you have any other plans for this?
I'd like to do something with the interior eventually. I would probably just take the seats, like bag them up real nice and put them on a shelf somewhere, and then the door cards I want to do. I have like a blue theme, an unspoken blue theme with the car.
Yeah.
So like the floor mats, the trunk setup, the subwoofer. Eventually, I'm going to powder coat the calipers blue.
Oh, yeah.
And I really want to do like the new. It's not really an octagon, like kind of like a hex. You know, used to do diamond stitching. That was the thing to do, but now it's kind of more of a hex stitch.
Yeah, yeah.
I really want to do like a black suede insert with blue hex stitching
Oh, shit.
in the
that'd be
door
sick.
cards, and then do something with the seats as well.
Yeah.
I think custom interior really just kind of is what would really push this car to the next level.
I agree. And also, custom interior is like make or break sometimes too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's really tough to nail it. But when it's done, you open the door, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
best thing.
another thing about this one too is it's almost sacrilegious to do something with this interior because it's the nicest Mark IV interior probably left on the planet. But
If you could bag it,
you know,
put
exactly.
it in bags
like,
and chill, you know what I mean?
preserve it, put it up somewhere. And the cool thing is, like, I haven't done a ton to it right at this point that it can't be reversed. Like,
Yeah.
if someone wanted to put the stock GLI stuff back on it, get it back to stock, like, it's not too far from that.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think would be kind of a deal killer is the bags. You have to drill the strut towers to put the bags on. That's like the only thing that you can't really come back from.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you
And
wanted to, I'm sure you could weld it up and do the body work to do it. But
frame notching and stuff too is another thing. 'Cause
yeah,
The passenger.
it's now. I've kind of put this car in the position to where, like, someone who knows what the car is, like another Mark IV enthusiast or just Volkswagen enthusiast, like, they're going to want to buy it the way it sits anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Agreed. Which is also really hard to do. It's really
Yeah.
hard to mod a car and then it build value.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this car is beautiful. I mean, the first time I saw it, I was like, holy shit. Like, I've never seen that much catalog on a car. And then I saw the heck blend and I was like, okay, this
Last time I saw a 50,000 mile Mark IV was like over 10 years ago.
Remember the kid that came with his platinum gray? Yeah. And he had the same tails too. Yeah. I have, well, so there's this and there's the Mark III that you're talking about. The
Yep.
one that's on the t-shirt.
Yep.
What's the...
Well, it's on the t-shirt's actually Polo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it is Polo.
Yep.
Used to have a Polo.
I had
Oh, what?
the Polo was kind of like a right place, right time feeler.
Yeah.
Like, I always wanted a Golf Harlequin. I have one tattooed on me.
Oh, hell yeah.
But the Polos are, like, cheap. They're obtainable. Nick from Open Air Imports, brings them over here all the
Shout out to
time.
Nick.
There was a guy that lived in... Where did I get that car from? Shit.
PA?
No. It had a Jersey plate on it, but he lived in New Hampshire?
Oh, that tracks.
Somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird. It kind of felt like a scam. He had posted it for sale for a really reasonable price, and he said he was moving back to his home country. Obviously couldn't take the car back with him. Didn't think he was going to be able to come back to the United States. So he needed the car gone fast.
Interesting.
And it just screams scam.
Yeah.
And I was like on the fence about it. And I messaged the group chat with Tyler and all them. And why can't I think of his name? Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie lives in New York or Jersey, one of the two. And I texted him and I was like, hey, how far are you from this place? And he was like, oh, I'm like 2 hours. And I'm like, oh. I was like, can I pay you to go put your eyes on this car and tell me that this is a real car, it's a real guy, he has the title?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So he loads up with him and his roommate, and they go and look at the car, and it's real, situation's real, he's got the title, and I'm like,
cool.
guess I'm buying a Polo Harlequin.
Yeah, holy shit.
So I bought it, I had it shipped down to Kentucky, and fell in love with it, dude. It's like the Harlequin, I just really like the car because it's one of those cars that just sparks joy.
Yeah.
You walk outside and you see one and you can't not love it.
Yeah.
No matter if you're a car enthusiast, like everyone loves it.
Oh, yeah.
And I rocked the Polo for a while. I liked it. It had a little more rust than I wanted to deal with, and I had trouble finding someone that wanted to deal with it for me.
Yeah.
And then we found a house that we really wanted to buy. So long story short, I sold it to go towards a down payment on the house. But I told myself the next car I buy would be a Golf Harlequin.
Hell yeah.
So now that we moved into our house, the dust is settled. We moved shops like 2 months after we moved houses. Don't recommend doing that. I was on the Volkswagen Harlequin Facebook group, and again, it seemed kind of scammy at the time. Someone had posted like a super rusty, like probably one of the rustiest Mark IIIs for sale, Mark III Harlequins for sale.
Yeah.
And they were making fun of the price that the dude wanted like $8,000 for it.
Yeah.
And it was like, not to knock on anybody's prices, but like it was probably a $2,000 to $3,000 car.
Yeah.
It was damn near totaled. It was so rusty.
Yeah.
You wanted $8,000 for it. And someone in that thread commented a picture of that car and was like, I have this for sale in Texas. So like I got on dude's profile, like dude was into like Chevy V8s and motorcycles and like other things, not Volkswagen Harlequin. And I did some more digging. We started talking back and forth. We started texting. And apparently it was his wife's daily driver.
Oh, word.
That car has 185,000 miles on it.
That's
she daily
cool.
drove it. Bone stock,
Yeah.
minus some new speed goodies.
Yeah.
She was the second owner. And they just decided it was time to let it go.
Yeah.
And I like messaged the guy. We FaceTimed. Like I did everything to make sure that this car was real. He was legit. Same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't have anyone in Texas to go look at it, so
Sight unseen.
I took the risk, sight unseen.
Yeah.
Sent
Dude,
him money over the internet, had
It's
the car
here.
shipped here, and it's here.
Yeah. Thing
It's
looks
here,
sweet.
it's real, it's verified on the Harlequin registry, the VIN matches. It is a real Golf Harlequin.
I'm a
It's
fan of
number
cars.
140 of the 200 run. And
Oh,
if I
no
do
shit.
the math, it's number 204 of 250,
And
or
it's a red-
264.
And it's a red base.
Red base,
Yeah.
manual trans, slick top, which I've heard mixed things about. Some came with sunroofs and some didn't, but I don't know.
There's the fucking skeeters that keep getting my ankles, dude. So, the Harlequin you got from Texas,
Yep,
brought it home,
sight unseen.
sight unseen. What's the
But
price for that?
it was real, verified on the registry.
Yeah.
Love it.
What are you going to do to that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like there was 5 whole minutes where I was like, I'm gonna restore it to factory original quality.
Yeah.
And then KW Glenn sent me the multicolor STs, and I was like,
Shout out to Glenn. He got us our Solo Works for
Yep.
85.
Glenn's the
Oh
man.
yeah, Glenn's the man.
Glenn's the man. I see. Glenn's one of those people that like he lives in California,
Yeah.
and I see him once a year at Low Show in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. But I love that man with everything I have in me.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he said he'd hook us up with the SoloWorks with a B5. I was like, dude, are you serious? Like,
Yeah.
He's
He's a good dude.
He's a good dude.
But he hooked me up with the Harlequin STs. He custom built those and made, I want to say like 10 sets of those. So like 10 sets of those exist in the world.
That's sick.
I have one set.
Hell yeah.
I think he's got a couple more. So if you're a Harlequin guy, Mark III Golf, he's got the Harlequin coilovers.
Hell yeah.
And then I put the Teddies on it just for like nostalgia purposes because I had those on the Polo.
Very
The
fitting.
Polo's what's on my Harlequin t-shirt.
Okay.
So it's got the Teddies on it. It's lowered on the t-shirt. Same base, so same color.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, you got another Polo. And I'm like, no, it's golf.
Yeah.
Then you got to give them the whole spiel of like golf versus Polo, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
The best part about that car is a big reason of why I love what I do.
Yeah.
And that's just being able to tell stories and like educate people. And dude, if I had $1 for everyone that came in and like had no idea that car existed and I just blew their mind
Yeah.
with that story, oh dude, I wouldn't need a business.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My tech Dylan, his A8 broke down on him the other day, and he helped me put the coilovers on yesterday. And he was like, "Can I just drive your car home so I don't have to unload my car from the trailer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah.
I haven't even literally driven it. He drove it before me. And he drove it home last night, and he was like, dude, I went to the gas station to put gas in it, and 4 people came up to me
What is this
at
thing?
different time at the gas station and was like, dude, what is this? Or
Yeah.
like, dude, this is cool.
Yeah. That was a really great era of cars. It was like the early, like arguably like the early or late 90s, early 2000s was solid.
Yeah. It's crazy to think that an auto manufacturer listened to their people enough to actually manufacture a car like that.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And especially like my huge turning point for the VW engineering was like Ferdinand Piech and his like Mark IV 32, his work with the Porsche or with the 996, trying to revive Porsche and shit like that. So it's like carrying the fucking culture of special edition
Yep.
VWs is hugely significant. It's
Yep.
like that made people enthusiasts in our environment. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
That's crazy. I mean, you look at the V10 TDI Touareg,
yeah.
the W12 Touaregs, and the W8 Passats, and Mark V R32, Mark IV R32.
Yep.
And those were the days, man. And
Yeah.
it's sad and unfortunate that those days seem like they're coming to an end. But it takes people like us to
Keep it going.
bring them back, keep it going. You
Yeah.
know, a big goal of mine is to try and push and push and push to keep things alive and keep the culture going.
Yeah.
Definitely seems like it's been on a downfall here lately, but I can honestly say that it seems like it's on the rise again. Like
Yeah.
people are more interested in
For the right reasons,
For the right
too.
reasons, yeah. I think a lot of like the old school JDM guys are even like slowly coming around to the Euro culture just because we still exist.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I went to like a JDM specific car meet. Like they don't exist anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just everything, and they're all. I'm not shitting on any culture whatsoever, but
When anything goes, there's going to be trash.
and there's also a lot of copycatting and the same flow and the same car and the same. It's
Yeah.
like nonstop copy and paste.
I feel like right now, and it might be a hot topic, but right now you're kind of stuck between like the Euro community
Yeah.
or the drifting community. And
Yeah.
those are the only two like genuine ones left.
Oh yeah.
Unless you're a boomer car guy.
Oh yeah. And the drifting community.
Corvette.
Yeah,
owner,
Corvette.
Bounces and courses.
Boomer poster. I actually. That's a solid point.
Like I don't think that connection's really been made yet, but
No.
like drift guys and Euro guys are like on the same level playing field.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we're literally building a drift car for that
Yep.
exact reason. Because
Yep.
like we have a lot of friends in the area. We have like 3 racetracks within 2 to 3 hours of each other that are nonstop doing Mitsuris and drift events
Yep.
and whatnot.
We
And
do
so
too.
it's-
There's
yeah,
I want to say like 2 drift tracks around here that are actually fairly popular.
yeah. And the dudes there, like most of my friends that are there, they're like, you need to come because I think you're gonna have
Yep.
a great idea.
So I've
Okay,
never
fine.
had a drift car, but I've been pretty active in the drifting community just to like go and hang out.
Oh yeah.
A lot of those drift shows have car shows too, so I'll go and post up my cars and hang out.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you got to come to Hyperfest one time.
I don't know.
It's
Really fun.
you
Same
can
weekend
camp
in
out.
Helen.
I know.
Give us 1 year.
Can't do it.
It's tough because a lot of homies go to Helen,
I know.
and there was only one friend that I knew that was it.
I can't skip Helen.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
So Pullen Motors. Now, Pullen Motorsports is still gonna be sick. I'm waiting for you to have a race when you have a job listing for a race manager, or a race engineer, or car engineer, whatever, team engineer, whatever manager. What is the direction that you're taking with Pullen
So
Motors?
it's a tough vision because I'll be honest, a lot of this has happened a lot faster than I would have ever thought. So I don't think super far into the future.
Sure.
Eventually, coaching kind of pushes us towards like multiple locations, but I don't know that I want to go wild with it. I think maybe 3 tops is the like long-term goal. Ideally, I think ideally I think 2 would be just as much as I'd want to deal with. I think this building will probably be a bit of a permanent location. And then if we need to expand, that's just going to be location number 2. Like if we run out of room here, we have so much work we don't know what to do with, it's time for store number 2.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, I'll be real. It could be 6 months from now. It could be 6 years from now. There's no telling.
Yeah. I mean,
But I think the future's bright. I definitely don't pat myself on the back enough just because like things happen so fast that I don't have enough time to stop and smell the roses. But like on those days where you're just like kind of kicked back and like looking at the operation, it's like, okay, this is pretty sick.
Yeah. You have to take that time to appreciate your work, dude. Because if you don't, like, what's the point? What's the point? You know?
I'm really bad about letting the stress consume me and like putting me in like weird situations to where it's hard to stop and appreciate something when you're in such a negative mindset. So like I've been in my extra time, since I'm not working on cars much anymore, like I've been reading self-improvement books and I mean just being completely transparent, seeing therapists, like talking to people, networking, because dude, what they don't tell you as a business owner, it will literally consume your life.
Yep.
And we might get a little dark here, but like it can bring you to some pretty tough places.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, if there's any advice for anyone that's listening out there, take care of yourself. Like you can still do the business stuff and take care of yourself. I promise.
Yeah. It's not always go mode.
Yeah. I mean, naturally, I mean, just even your body, like some days you'll wake up and like for me, I've had a herniated disc in my back for a month now. And it's like, okay, I've literally beat myself to death in the last 4 or 5 years running this business that like now it's starting to catch up with me, and it's like, oh shit, if I'd actually took care of myself and maintained my body like I was supposed to, this would have never happened. So it's definitely tough,
dude. An insane, incredible amount of wisdom that you're pulling in I mean, you're only 3 years my younger, right? Like that's shit that I don't even think I'd have the same amount of wisdom at 29. You know what I mean? So like you're gonna be set, and that's just a personal opinion that I think you're gonna be.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like to. I think that having that, it's not spoken enough, like the therapy thing and the self help and
it's
whatnot.
important, man.
Yeah,
I'm pushing in a direction in which like I've been kind of trying to find a little bit more of my purpose. You know, obviously there for a while I thought my purpose was solely just like helping people fix their cars.
Yeah.
But the reality of that is I personally don't do that anymore. I don't work on the cars. So for me, it's like this weird wonderland of like, literally, what do I do with my hands? What do I do with my time? But I want, long story short, where I'm going with this, what I want to do is I want to be more involved in like mental health advocate and like help those out there, because dude, it's something that definitely gets swept under the rug that no one talks about, that something needs to happen.
Yeah.
Because as someone that goes through it directly and has challenges, and you could have anything you've ever dreamt of and at the same time feel like it's still not enough because you just have that mindset of you need more and you need more and you need more.
Yep.
That's not the case. There's ways around it.
Especially in the car community.
Yep.
And I've had those conversations in a few of the videos of me while working on cars. Like it's very apparent that like you tend to stick to either in your own mind or in your own head and don't like reach out for help or take the proper steps to do that stuff.
Yep.
However you need support in doing that, like
Yeah.
I'd advocate strongly for that.
Yep.
That's such a solid.
I'm my door's always open kind of guy, and I try and help as many people as I can. The harsh reality is, the other side of the argument of that is knowing who to help and not letting people walk all over you, because owning a business and people walking all over you tend to go hand in hand. But like finding that fine line of, okay, what can I do to help that benefits you, but also doesn't put me in a weird spot to where I think you're taking advantage of me.
Yeah.
So once you like kind of dial that in, I don't know, it's tough. It's a fine line to find, but at the end of the day, like, I want to help people. I've been there, I've done it, and I know what it's like to be on both sides of the spectrum, and anything I can do to help someone, I'm here for it.
Hell yeah, dude. Might have to start hitting you up, man.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Anytime, dude.
Is there anything else that you want to give a shout out to, or anybody you want to?
Oh, the podcast,
Oh,
dude.
yeah. Dude, I heard you had someone very important recently on your podcast.
Yeah, dude, the guitarist from 3 Days Grace.
That's insane. I didn't even know he's a car guy.
He's a car guy.
That's
He's a
sick.
very cool guy. Honestly, probably one of the most genuine people I've ever met.
Hell yeah.
He came to Euro District,
Okay.
and I was like, dude, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, that's my GT3 RS. And I'm like, no shit. He's a hardcore Porsche guy. He's got a couple hot rods, couple trucks, but like, he got into Porsches and he tracks them at like, what's the track in Ohio? Mid-Ohio. He does Putnam, which I think is up in Indiana.
Yep.
NCM down at Bowling Green.
Hell yeah.
He does the Tail of the Dragon events with like the Porsche Club. Like, he's fully involved, and it's super sick.
Being a driver is a lot of work too.
Yeah, and he's damn good at it.
Yeah.
Like, he came in here the other day before we did the podcast, and we were just kind of bullshitting and talking about it, and he's like, yeah, man, my instructor bumped me up like 5 classes in like 2 days. And I'm like, dude, good shit. No, dude, he rips.
Yeah.
And he's, like I said, super cool dude. Like, the minute we met, we were sitting there talking, and it was like I was talking to my best friend that I've known for years.
Hell yeah.
But, it goes to show that, cars are just that like-mindedness to where you can easily make a connection, and no matter what you do, who you are, whether you have negative $10 or you have millions of dollars, at the end of the day, you're the same person.
Hell yeah.
So it was really cool to kind of experience that. And we got him on the podcast. And
What's the podcast name?
the podcast is called Is This Still Available?
From Facebook Marketplace.
From Facebook Marketplace. Dude, our logo is the prompt. It says, is this still available? And it says, send now.
That's so good.
And it has my FD RX-7 and my co-host Donk Chevy Malibu or whatever it is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But no, it's funny.
That's awesome.
We started it. We kind of started off in the winter, just as like something to do, give us an excuse to get together on Fridays and shoot the shit.
Yeah.
And it's been a lot of fun. We don't honestly, we don't have a ton of listeners, but like, it's crazy. Even the like 20 regular listeners that we have, they'll like text me. Like, if we miss a couple weeks and don't upload something, they're like, hey, you should upload something.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
when you coming back?
what, you all actually listen?
Yeah. Hell
Like,
yeah.
it's wild.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so much fun. It originated, and we were going to tell like our marketplace stories, because Grant and I, we buy and sell a lot of cars just for fun.
Yeah.
For me, I really like buying old Volkswagens and, getting them back on the road and selling them for someone else to enjoy.
Yeah.
That's how I feel a part of my community, is like getting those cars out there, letting people know about them, letting them know what they are.
Not letting them rot.
But long story short, the podcast just turned into a couple guys bullshitting. There's no rhyme or reason.
That's awesome.
Even
Fuck
when we
yeah.
had Barry from 3 Days Grace on there, he was like, what's the itinerary? What are we going to talk about? And I'm like, dude, I have no fucking clue. We're just going to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah.
Like, I've been on a couple podcasts where like it's scripted and we talk about what we're going to talk about before we go on there.
Yeah.
And I don't like any of that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want it to feel like this. Like, we're just sitting here naturally talking and bullshitting, and that's exactly how we do it.
Oh yeah.
And it's pretty funny. Like, I'm not usually one to like, I don't know. I thought it was weird for a minute to like listen to my own podcast and listen to myself talk, but like, it's so funny that like I just listen to it on the regular, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'll go back to episode 2 or 3 just to like get a good laugh, and it's a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
If you're ever thinking about doing a podcast with a couple buddies, it's a lot of fun.
It's Showtime. Was it Showtime like monthly or weekly, or how's that work?
So in the winter we did an episode every week. We record on Friday, and the episode's released on Monday. During the summer, I mean, there's just really too much going on. He's a business owner. He does dry ice cleaning here in Louisville.
Hell yeah.
And he stays really busy with that. And
Yeah.
then obviously I stay pretty busy with my shop. So we'll usually try and shoot for one episode a month in the summer.
Okay.
And let's be real, other people are also busy, so they might not have as much time to listen in the summer as well. So it kind of works out. But when in the wintertime, when no one's got anything else better to do than listen to a couple guys yap, it's perfect.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. And then I'll put the link here and also in the description. And then I gotta add you guys have merch for Pullen Motors.
We've got some t-shirts, some hats, glasses, stickers. I was hoping my sticker guy would bring me my new Jetta stickers today, but I don't think he could make it today. I was going to send you all home with some, but I'll just mail them.
Dude, we've got a shirt for you today.
Yep.
And I'd like to buy a hat and a shirt because I can't wear anything other than prescription glasses, which sucks, but your sunglasses look tight.
Yeah. And the sunglasses were a big hit.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, they're just like we cut out a bunch of vinyl on a Cricut cutter.
Yeah.
And just put stickers down the side of cheap Amazon sunglasses, and people fucking love them.
Dude, it's something about cheap glasses
Dude,
where it's like,
great.
dude, $10-20? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll throw these away. I can lose them and I don't care. Well, shit, man. I think this trip has been really successful.
I appreciate you guys coming down.
I'm really happy. I can't thank you enough for taking the time to like sit and chat with me. I know like you've got a lot of shit to do, but to hear, I mean, let's be honest. I think we only met. This is our second time meeting, right?
First time was in Helen year before last.
Yeah, and so like to get the lowdown, the scoop, like it is really, to me, honestly, interviewing somebody I don't know has always been something that I felt like it would be different, but I think this interview went well, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've
been yapping for a good hour now, right?
Yeah, I know. I need to come back, and when you do projects, I want to do some more shoots. So when we come back to Ohio, I think we come usually twice a year. I definitely want to come back and
Gotcha. No, you all, my door's open anytime. You're all welcome here anytime.
Anything else you want to say to the viewers?
Sure. The American dream is still alive and well.
Hell yeah, it is.
I'm living proof.
Yeah.
The thing is like, one thing I'll leave you with is if you really want to do something, you can do it. With enough effort and enough constant, what's the word I'm looking for here? Consistency. With enough consistency is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. With your videos, keep posting, keep recording, keep doing interviews, stay consistent. The days that you feel like you're doing it for nothing and you feel like you're not progressing, I relate to this meme a lot. I don't know that it's a meme. Memes are supposed to be funny, but like there's a picture on Facebook I think about a lot in my life, and it's a picture of a guy and he's got a pickaxe and he's digging for gold.
Yep.
And there's like a little teeny tiny bit of a piece of wall, and you see him turning around and going back the other direction. And business ownership has felt exactly like that. Yeah. It's like the days that you feel like, hey dude, this isn't for me, or like, hey dude, shit's in the toilet, like let's pack this shit up and do it. Tomorrow's a new day. Yeah. I mean, that goes with anything in life. Whether you're struggling with, mental disorder, mental health, health issues, whatever it may be in your life, give yourself that extra time because tomorrow's a new day.
Hell yeah, dude. That is, I need to start hitting you up, man. Like, I'm inspired.
I call it philosophy.
Yeah. Okay, all right. With that, we're ending. We're cutting this, dude. Thank you, man. Seriously.
Absolutely.
Oh, I appreciate the time you took. I'm gonna hit you up. Definitely put in the comments and likes the parts that you want to see of this car. Here and below are the channels or the Instagram or social media, the tags and whatnot to follow. And also the podcast. But yeah, go buy some merch from Pullen Motors. And thank you guys for watching.
Adios.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was solid, man.
So my back is a solid sheet of water.
Yeah, me too. I'm sweaty as fuck right now.
The car was probably not the most freedom.
That was awesome, man. Seriously. I fucking really excited that I got